Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome to our very first episode in this universe mode of Showdown. This only show. It's going to be a good one tonight. We've got some cracking matches coming from you here from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Got it right. Pulled it back there. Pulled it back. And here we are. We got to start things off with a bang here this evening by crowning our first women's tag team champions. We're going to start things off with Los Luchadoras in Sexy Star and Taya Valkyrie taking on the team of Charlotte and Dana Brooke. And here we go, our first match on Showdown. Of course, if you haven't seen it already, we did upload our first episode of Mayhem a couple of days ago, yesterday. I can't remember what it would have been, to tell the truth. But yeah, it was a pretty interesting episode. Some real top quality matches on. It was just seeing these two rosters now are just absolutely incredible, and I'm so excited to get through this universe mode now. It's after doing the draft, I knew it was going to be good, but when we did the draft, I didn't realise just how many top names were in the draft, and we have really created ourselves two fantastic rosters, and of course across the four shows as well. We've got Showdown here, which is for all the female wrestlers representing both brands, and of course we also have Octane, which will be all for the cruiserweight wrestlers again from both brands. Now, I think both of these teams, both of the teams in this match are representing my roster. Of course, Throwdown. PJ Toby's got his own stuff as well. He didn't get that many tag teams, did he? I think he got the Bella Twins, he got the Kimber Bombs, and he got the Scream Queens, and I got the other 5 tag teams. Got a lot of singles competitors as well, and we are also going to crown tonight our first junior heavyweight women's champion as well, so essentially a mid-card version, but basically like an intercontinental championship of the female division. It looks like I forgot to change the music back to Charlotte's music on this entrance, but there you go, it's happened. Taya refusing to leave. Oh no, she's going to go out the ring now. She's glitching out a little bit, but it's fine. So again, if you're a bit confused about who we've got on the rosters or any part of our universe mode, I did do an introduction video to Showdown earlier, which should be uploaded as well before this on the playlist. But also, if you check the description below, there will be a link to a blogger page. And in the blogger page is a written version of everything on this universe mode. We've got the calendar, the championships across the 4 shows, and the rosters, the draft, all the results from the shows will all be on there. So if you want to have a look at that, then you're more than welcome to. So that's what it's for. The Women's Tag Team Championships, our opening match here on Showdown. Now, Showdown will normally be a smaller show. It will normally just be 3 matches. But since this is our opening match, our opening show for Showdown, we are going to have a full match of a full card of 5 matches here this evening. But the same with Mayhem and Throwdown. They'll normally just be a 5-match card, but for this first week, both of them have been 7-match cards. Well, Mayhem already has been, but Throwdown will be uploaded in the next couple of days or so, and that again will be a 7-match card. But probably what I'll do is I'll keep the amount of matches on here, and I'll just have a couple of dark matches beforehand, just so we can continue to build up some momentum for certain people. But at the same time, we can not get too caught up in too many matches per week. Great electric chair there by Charlotte. Now, don't know who my money would be on this one. I think Charlotte might be the strongest rating wise in this match, but then Dana I think is the weakest ratings wise in this match. But I think both Sexy Star and Taya Valkyrie are very similar rated, so I think they're more consistent. I think if they can get Dana in the ring and concentrate on Dana, then it could end up being an easy match for Los Luchadoras. Oh, look at that. That crucifix bomb, but Charlotte's neck caught that bottom rope. That's got to be quite a painful move, that is. And I must admit, I picked this one because I think both Taya and Sexy Star are very, very good cores. It's not very easy to find fantastic female cores on this game. Obviously, there's a lot of really, really good male ones, but female-wise, there's not a lot of fantastic ones, and mainly just the ones that are on the main show already. We got Nikki Cross, which is quite a good one. It's very difficult to find fantastic ones, so to get these two, I know the tag team is a little bit outlandish, since Taya normally plays a heel over in AAA, and Sexy Star, of course, is always playing a face normally, but I'm going to try and play Taya as a face for now. Just to try and give us as many tag teams in this division as possible. Should we break these two up at some point, which I think is probably inevitable, I think it'll be pretty good sort of face versus heel storyline, really. Sexy Star now slamming Dana arm first into the match and into the mat. And it's like I said, this is what I think Las Luchadoras wants to do. Just try and get Dana in the ring and just keep her in there as well. Because she's the weak link, I think, of this team of Charlotte and Dana. So I've only just literally started watching Lucha Underground Season 2 a few days ago and finally saw the debut of Taya, and she is a very, very good wrestler. To come in your first match in Lucha Underground and challenge Brian Cage to a no DQ match was absolutely insane by Taya. She won the match in the end, only due to interference, of course, by John Morrison, but still, it was a fantastic, fantastic match. And I do have John Morrison on my roster, so I'm thinking I might use Taya as Morrison's as his manager at some point as well, which I think would be pretty cool. So this is exactly what I said. You see Los Luchadoras, Sexy Star and Taya Valkyrie really taking control of Dana Brooke, and Dana struggling to get any offense whatsoever. Shining Wizard there by Sexy Star. Well, Dana using some great athleticism there to flip back up onto her feet. And this is the chance that Dana needs to tag out into Charlotte. Can Charlotte change things about? No, Sexy Star catches Charlotte straight away into the ropes. Went for the super kick, but Charlotte avoids it. Oh, but catches with that running drop kick instead. So yeah, we've got some good matches for you this evening. If I can remember off the top of my head, what else we got? We got to see Becky Lynch versus Kairi Hojo. I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing that correctly. We've got Solo Darling, and we'll be wrestling Eve Marie with Daizee Haze at ringside, of course, accompanying Solo Darling. We will also see a fatal four-way. It's Asuka. Oh, my memory is really going now. It's a fatal four-way, I know that. There's got Asuka, it's got Lita. May have Trish, and I can't remember who else now. And then, of course, our main event is going to be a 6-woman over-the-top rope battle royal to crown our first junior heavyweight women's champion here on the roster. Got some good names in that. We've got Cherry Bombs in that one, which I'm liking. Who else is in there? Oh, Ember Moon's in that fatal four-way. That's who it is, Ember Moon. In the 6th woman over-the-top rope battle royal, got Cheerleader Melissa, Santana Garrett, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, Alicia Fox, I believe. So yeah, pretty interesting card this evening. I'm looking forward to getting more into this universe, but I think these first few weeks are going to be very much basic, just trying to get a feel for all the rosters and feel who fits in where, and obviously crown all of our champions. But as time goes on, I think we will definitely start to branch off again and do some more interesting stuff, get some tournaments involved. Oh, almost the win there. Taya got a 2 7/8 on Charlotte. And so far, Los Luchadoras is in control. Dragon Screw there by Charlotte. Clever move. Obviously trying to weaken the leg of Taya, potentially for the figure 8 leg lock at some point. Which is not a situation that Taya is going to want to be in. It's a very painful looking maneuver. Charlotte spearing Taya. Taya catching Charlotte now with the jawbreaker. Went for the running forearm, but Charlotte fights it free. Now dragging Taya into the middle of the ring. Hooks her in. Looked like she was going to go for an exploder, but Taya rolls her through. 1, 2. Oh, God. Only a 2 count again. Sexy Star came in really well and got rid of Dana Brooke. It looks like they have improved tag team matches slightly. The AI is working better at the moment than it has done in previous videos. So I'm quite happy at the moment. We noticed yesterday on Mayhem when we did a 6-man tag, it seemed to work quite well as well. I'll tell you what, Taya's moveset is very good. It suits her really, really well with the taunts and everything. There's a pin again. Broken up quickly there by Dana Brooke. And Taya lining Charlotte up. What's she got planned here? Northern Light suplex, bridge for the pin. No, rolls through. She's gonna go full on Ricochet, rolling it through into the suplex. Now we could be crowning our brand new champions here, but I think she's just too close to the corner of Dana Brooke, and Dana's gonna get in there and just about break it up again at 2 7/8. But so far, Los Luchadoras, Sexy Star, and Taya Valkyrie are looking dead certs at the moment to win this championship. Charlotte trying to get some aggression, but Taya fighting free. And again, Taya just taunting the grounded Charlotte. I don't know if it's a wise idea, but it's not affecting her too much. Taya with the big clotheslines, and this is just such a dominant performance from Taya and Sexy Star. Of course, both ladies will be, all four of these ladies will be seen on Throwdown. And I need to think, this is a good one for me because I wouldn't have had an episode of Throwdown so far. So by looking at what's going to happen here this evening, I can probably make my decision of who I want to see face off for the Women's Championship on Throwdown in a couple of days' time. At the moment, I'm fully impressed by Taya. She seems to be doing so well in the ring, dominating Charlotte here. And Charlotte's one of the highest rated on the game. So with Taya dominating Charlotte, it sort of, for me, puts Taya in the driving seat and Charlotte sort of down the card, really. Taya again with a Northern Light suplex, and again rolls it through into a vertical suplex. I do love that combination move. It's one of Ricochet's combinations. Now, is this far enough away from Dana Brooke to allow Sexy Star to get across and block her off? 1, 2. No, Dana Brooke is so quick across the ring. Sexy just needs to be a little bit more aware. I think she needs to get up and get across the ring a bit quicker when she sees the finishing move being used. But now Sexy making her way into the ring. Can she continue the assault done by Taya Valkyrie on Charlotte? Sexy Star sending Charlotte into the corner. Charlotte catches that big boot though. It's on the back of Sexy Star and drops her face first. Just plants her. And now here she goes. Hook in the leg. Can she turn it into the figure 8? She's going to bridge it. Now there you go. Figure 8 leg lock. Can Sexy Star break free from this submission? Oh, Charlotte and Dana become our first women's tag team champions here on Showdown. Looks like Sexy may have, because she breaks the submission, catches Charlotte with a right hand to the face. Boot to the gut now. Sexy sending Charlotte into the corner. Up onto the top rope. Beautiful Frankensteiner. And now Sexy up on top her own. 450 by Sexy Star on Charlotte. 1, 2. And Taya taking out Dana Brooke. And there we go. We do have brand new women's tag team champions. And you know what? I think they deserve it. They've thoroughly dominated this match. And of course it is going to be Sexy Star and Taya Valkyrie, Los Luchadoras. The team currently branded to Throwdown if you want to see some more of them. And that also means now you can also see the Women's Tag Team Championships on Throwdown as well. Now both these ladies, I said such a dominant performance by the pair of them that you may see one of these two, or maybe even both of them, competing for the Throwdown Women's Championship in a few days' time at Throwdown. Although, as many as you might know, I'm a big disbeliever of double champions. But I am very, very impressed by these two. Really, really dominated this match. And Taya needs to see a dentist by the looks of it, because she's got some problems with her teeth. They seem to be a little bit gappy. And here we go in match number 2. It is going to be Becky Lynch taking on Kairi Hojo, who's regarded one of the best women's wrestlers in the entire world. It'll be interesting to see exactly how she gets on in the ring, and be more interesting to see if I can pronounce her name correctly. And here we go. Our first singles match of this Showdown show. And it is going to be Becky Lynch. One of my favourites in the WWE. I really like her. I think charisma-wise, I think she's very, very good. She played a little bit of a heel in NXT, but I think it's when she turned face that she really started to get over, and I think she's done so well at that, and she's just doing so well at the moment on SmackDown as well, isn't she? First SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Of course, lost the belt to Alexa Bliss, but now going on and having a very good feud with Alexa Bliss. It just shows they've Raw were always on about pushing their women's division, but you know what? Raw's Sasha Banks versus Charlotte feud. I don't know what you guys think about this, but Raw's Sasha Banks versus Charlotte feud, I don't think is anywhere near as good as Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss. What they had over on Raw, they've had an Iron Woman match, they've had which ended. See, that's the problem. They've had an Iron Woman match which ended in a dodgy finish. They had a Hell in a Cell match which again just didn't work how they intended it to work. However, you come over onto SmackDown Live, you've had a really good tables match between Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch. And now we've also got a really, really good cage match a few days ago as well on SmackDown Live. Again, between Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss. And this whole Lost Luchadora thing, or whatever her name was, with Mickie James, I think was a nice little addition, actually. And again, it's just another example where it seems like SmackDown just seems to understand how to use the talent a bit better. I think it's the writers. The writers over on Raw are not doing a very good job. So this is Kairi Hojo. I believe she has debuted now on Lucha Underground as well. I wonder if I should just call her the Lucha Underground name. I probably shouldn't, because I don't think it's actually been televised yet. Let me get it up on Cage Match. It's probably the easiest way going. Yeah, but I'm sure she's debuted now on Lucha Underground, along with Io Shirai as well. I've got a different name though. So yeah, I think she's probably, from what I can tell, based on Cage Match. If you know what Cage Match is, it's like a wrestling database. Which is, it's really good, the wrestling database. It gives you everything. It gives you all the cards, all the results, and it also gives you ratings of matches, and it also gives you the Dave Meltzer rating as well. So you can sort of see if the match or the show you want to watch has got good matches on, basically. Where are they? I'm sure it was it was on TV recently, wasn't it? Yeah, it was on TV recently. Was it this one? It was this one. Hitokiri. Is that her name? No, Io Shirai is Hitokiri in Lucha Underground. So Kairi Hojo is known as Doku. There we go. So this lady in the ring, I've forgotten her name now. Kairi Hojo is known as Doku in Lucha Underground. Debuted not too long ago, only a few weeks back by the looks of it. But she's a very, very good wrestler. She's very slight compared to Becky Lynch, but I think that's just without being racially stereotypical. I think that's the average body size over in that part of the world. So I think Becky Lynch might have a strength advantage here, but Hojo really showing her striking ability. Let's see what it says on Cage Match, how she is. Style, she's a technical wrestler, apparently. Her nickname is the Pirate Princess, as you probably saw via her entrance with the pirate hat and the mask. Hojo now sending Becky Lynch over the top rope. So like I said, this would normally just be a free match show, Showdown, as will Octane as well. Just a little extra thing to sort of boost us through the week. I don't know if I got this. I can't remember who picked who on the draft now. I haven't actually done the list properly myself. I can have a look. I've got the list here. I've got the draft here that me and PJ Toby did. I hope you enjoyed that draft. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun, actually. Right, I've got Hojo. She was my second pick. So Hojo's on my, and Becky Lynch. So both, again, we're yet to see a single female from Mayhem yet, because we've seen the tag team match earlier on, and Becky Lynch and Hojo are both from my show. We will see quite a few more as time goes on this evening. Yeah, we'll see a few more of these ladies. Just looking through the list now of who's on there. Of course, next match is, again, I just thought the next match is another singles match. It is Eve Marie versus Solo Darling with Daizee Haze at ringside. And again, all three of those women are on my roster. I do apologise, PJ Toby, if you are watching. I seem to have taken over Showdown here a little bit, but I promise I'll try a bit harder next time to try and make the show a bit more balanced. I think as the night goes on, I think our fourth and fifth match might be more based on PJ Toby's roster. You've got Ember Moon, Lita, Cheerleader Melissa, Naomi. Quite a few of them are on the card later on. I believe Nikki Cross is in our big main event as well. So it should be evened out later on. Of course, if you want to see the full roster and you don't want to sit through the 2-hour draft, like I said earlier on, you can check out the link in the description below to the blogger page, and that will have basically all of the details on there. It'll tell you all the different shows. It'll tell you the championships that are on the shows, the current champions as well as showing you all the results and all the news, but also you've got the rosters on there as well. It's good. I will be trying to keep that updated as much as I possibly can. Makes sense, doesn't it? There's the pin by Hojo after the big elbow drop, which I believe is a finisher maneuver. And it's not quite enough to finish off Becky Lynch, though. Only a 2 count. Hojo went for the drop kick to the back. And if there is anyone out there who knows how to pronounce Kairi, Hojo and Io Shirai's names, if you could please let me know in the comment section phonetically, that'd be fantastic, because I don't want to sit here and ruin people's names as I go along. I probably will, but I apologise profusely. So Becky Lynch now lining up Hojo, or Doku, whatever you want to call her, and now locks in the disarmer, but Hojo manages to grab a hold of that rope with a loose arm. Poor ring position there by Becky Lynch to go for that, I think. Oh, Hojo just comes flying out the traps there with the Fez press. And now submission of her own. Said she's a very technical based wrestler. It looks from here, it's difficult to tell. But yeah, she's wrenching the leg up and she had the arm hooked as well. Just distorting the body really, which is how submissions work. It's very just uncomfortable positions by distorting the body. Oh, Becky Lynch fights free into that DDT, now bringing Hojo back up to her feet. And again, both these women will be trying to impress me to get a chance to face off for the Throwdown Championship tomorrow on Throwdown. Of course, I'm already very impressed by what I've seen from especially Taya Valkyrie. I think she dominated the majority of the match in the tag team match earlier on. But also I'm impressed by Sexy Star, who did pretty well as well. But Charlotte and Dana I was very unimpressed with, to tell the truth. Becky Lynch now going for it. Oh my god, massive leg drop from the top rope to the outside. That is a way to completely compress your spine if you're Becky Lynch. I'm surprised she's not injured herself more than what she's injured Hojo there, but it seems to be okay. Now middle of the ring, what has Becky Lynch got in a locker to try and finish Hojo off? Hojo with the boot in the face. Rolling Becky Lynch over, there's the pin. 1, 2, and Becky Lynch fights free. Wow, what a match this has been between these two ladies. Hojo now climbing her way up onto the middle rope. Becky Lynch making her way back up to her feet, and Hojo just stalks her, looking to go something high impact. Oh, lovely head scissors takedown. Becky Lynch playing possum there, catching Hojo with the jawbreaker. And I went for the Bexplex, but rolled through into a small package. 1, 2, and 3, and Hojo gets it. Kairi Hojo gets the pinfall over Becky Lynch in that small package, reversing the potential Bexplex. And that was a clever little move there. And that is a big, big victory for Kairi Hojo, who I'm hoping I'm pronouncing correctly. I wonder if I just Google that, what it would actually tell me. How to pronounce Kairi Hojo. That's what it says. Io Shirai and possibly Kairi Hojo to join WWE, according to Reddit. I can't see anything on here. Would it say on Wikipedia? Sometimes it has it phonetically on Wikipedia, doesn't it? Shirai O? I have no idea. I'm going to have a look. It was actually Stardom. When I was talking about how where these ladies have come from, I said it was either Shimmer or Shine. It's actually Stardom wrestling that come from over in Japan. And here is our third match of the evening. It is going to be Eve Marie taking on Solo Darling, and Solo Darling's tag team partner Daizee Haze will be at ringside. And here we go, our third match of the evening. Again, all three of these ladies are from my roster of Throwdown. I do apologise, PJ Toby, I'm completely taking over the show, aren't I? I do promise that it will be a little less one-sided, like I said, hopefully as we go on. I'm pretty sure the next 2 matches are... I think the next match, the Fatal 4-Way, is very much more of a Mayhem match. And then our main event to crown our first Junior Heavyweight Women's Championship is, again, a very mixed match with people from both rosters, I think, by the looks of it. I'm really happy with my my female roster. I think I prefer my female roster to PJ Toby's female roster. Then again, he has got a few that I really, really wanted. His first 3 picks were ones that I really wanted. So let's see what Eve Marie has in her locker. I'm hoping not much, but the game was quite clever this year. They didn't overdo Eve Marie like they have done in previous. They have got her rated as the lowest on the game. I think she's rated at a 67. Although I think I might have done that down a little bit extra myself, I think. I was considering potentially putting together another heel tag team of Eve Marie and Nia Jax, which is something, of course, that did happen in NXT where these two aligned. So it's possible we could do that at some point. If we want to try and shake the tag team division up a little bit, like I said earlier on, not overly sure whether Los Luchadoras is a team that... I like them. They both come from AAA. I like them together, but at the same time, one plays a face, one plays a heel. It's a little bit dodgy, isn't it? I really like this Solo Darling. Look, she's got the tail and ears and everything. She's spot on. And we're going to get to see her in the ring here against Eve Marie. It's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to this one. So again, this is a tag team. I don't know if I made this tag team up or not myself. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I made this up or not. But this is Sugar Rush of Solo Darling and Daizee Haze. I might have made it up. It might. Let me search it on Cage Match. It will come up if I have. Sugar Rush. Nothing comes up for Sugar Rush. Okay. Solo Darling is a New York professional wrestler, and tag teams and stables. She tagged with Heidi Lovelace as the buddy system, and then she was also part of a stable called Daphne's All-Star Squad. Okay, so I have made this up myself. And Daizee Haze is from Mississippi. And has she got any tag teams? Nope, just big stables. So literally, this is what I put together myself. Okay then. Well, let's see if it works. She's actually going to wrestle with the tail on it. I didn't realise that. I thought that might disappear, but it has currently disappeared through the ring. It's a bit of an odd thing. I might have to take the tail off, you know. I like it, but I think it only really matches as an entrance part of the attire. So maybe taking it off for the in-ring part. I'm not sure. Because it keeps glitching through the ring, it thinks it looks a bit funny. And she's taking full control now of Eve Marie. Going up top is Solo Darling. Very agile. You see, getting to the top of the ropes very, very quick. Boot into the gut of Eve Marie. And drops with a drop toe hold. Just very, very fast, Solo Darling. Really, really quick. Daizee Haze was trained by Delirious and Kid Cash. That's interesting. Oh, and that's a clever move. I like that. I like the fact that a finish maneuver is called a Daisy Cutter. That just makes a lot of sense. And Solo Darling's nickname is Squirrel Girl. I'm pretty sure that's hence the tail, I'm supposing. I'm not quite sure what any of those finisher maneuvers are as well. So Solo Darling was trained by Rip Rogers, Nick Dinsmore. Is that Eugene, Nick Dinsmore? I think it is, you know. Ray Ayala, Andy Baker, Cindy Snow, Al Snow. So Solo Darling trained by Al Snow as well. And there's an X Factor. That could be all. Eva looks out here, you know. 1, 2, and 3. Wow, what a big, quick victory that was by Solo Darling. Daizee Haze clapping at ringside. That was a very quick win, that was. Wow, she's impressed me as well. I'm not overly sure whether she's main events in the women's division, but with a quick victory like that, again, it was against Eve Marie. We'll have to put her against some more qualified opponents at some point, but that's a very, very strong win there by Solo Darling. Very good. And here we go with our next match. It is going to be a fatal 4-way match. Now this one, I believe, is much more mayhem than myself. We've got Asuka, who is from Mayhem. We have got Ember Moon, who is from Mayhem. We've got Lita, who's from Mayhem. But Trish Stratus is representing Throwdown. Now, can Trish bring the victory to Throwdown, or will one of the 3 Mayhem roster members be able to pull this one out of the bag? And here we go. Of course, we saw Asuka the other day on Mayhem challenging for the Women's Championship on Mayhem. Unfortunately for her, she was unsuccessful. Will she be able to pull off a big victory here? And it would be a big victory. It would really help her out, considering that there's 2 of the ladies on this match from Mayhem. It would definitely boost her up the roster a little bit more. Of course, very, very difficult match there because everyone on this card is very, very strong. Very, very strong. I think Asuka's the only person so far to have appeared in both of the shows we have put forward. I think she's probably the only one that is going to perform in both the shows. I don't know who's in the main event. I cannot remember who's in the main event. But I don't think it was anybody who was on Mayhem yesterday. If you've not seen Mayhem yesterday, it's definitely worth checking out. The card was just incredible. Live from Chicago, Illinois it was. And of course our main event was Joe versus Punk to become the first Mayhem champion. It was a crazy, crazy, crazy event. And I suggest going back and watching it. It was really, really good. But I'm sure Throwdown tomorrow, we can go one step better. I'm sure we can go one step better. That's the Throwdown champion. So if that's not worth tuning in for, I don't know what is. Do 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 do. Good old Lita. I saw a thing on the internet there about the nicest and most horrible females backstage, and Lita came up as one of the most horrible, surprisingly. I was a bit surprised at that. I really did. I don't know how true it is, but obviously I can't tell. I can't tell you what these people are like backstage, but yeah, just surprised me a little bit. And then again, it didn't surprise me. I don't know. It's a match, this, isn't it? Really, you've got the experience of both Lita and Trish Stratus, and then you've got the 2 up-and-coming superstars in Ember Moon and Asuka. Whoa, time to rock a roll. La 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 la. It's my best attempt at singing the Trish Stratus theme tune. Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune. That's a really old reference that no one's going to get. That's if there's anyone. I could literally just be babbling to myself right now. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping this new universe mode is something that you guys are looking forward to and enjoying. I'm just really looking forward to getting to Throwdown now. I really want to compete against PJ Toby's episode of Mayhem that we put up the other day. It just had a fantastic card on there, and I'm going to struggle to beat it, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure I can. With a 6-man elimination chamber match for the championship. What else could you want? You've got Kenny Omega. You've got Kazuchika Okada over there as well. You've got just some of the best wrestling talent in the entire world over on Throwdown. And I could not wait to bring that to you. The bell rings and we are underway. Fatal 4-way match rules apply. So, of course, no disqualifications, no countouts. Only pinfalls and submissions within the confines of the ring do count. It's essentially an Extreme Rules match if you want to look at it that way. However, I'm not sure any of these 4 women will look to use weaponry. He says, as Asuka takes the top off the turnbuckle pad. But taking her eyes off Ember Moon maybe wasn't the best idea, as Ember now catching Asuka. So they have broken away into the experienced duo of Lita and Trish going to the outside, while we see the two up-and-comers in Asuka and Ember Moon on the inside of the ring. Dropkick to the back of the head there by Ember Moon on Asuka. My phone's just whistling away for no apparent reason. That should hopefully be it now. It's because it's just gone 3 o'clock on a Saturday, so all the football games are starting and my phone's going a bit crazy because of it. Right. Ember Moon up on the middle rope, stalking the grounded Asuka as she makes her way back up to her feet. Went for the big dropkick, but Asuka just slaps her away. And Ember Moon crashing back first into the mat. Now there is a lot of rumours going around that that the female tournament, essentially just like the Cruiserweight Classic, is going to happen this year, roughly in the summertime. And I wonder whether that's why they've gone out and they've signed up Kimberly and they've signed up Heidi Lovelace. And I'm pretty sure there's going to probably be a few more in there as well. If they were going to go out and get women like Io Shirai, and I did do a bit of research in between the last two matches, it is Kairi, I got that right, but it's Hojo. Hoyo, that was it, Hoyo. The J is pronounced as a Y, so it's Kairi Hoyo. But I don't know how to pronounce Io Shirai yet. But still. Yeah, there's rumours I saw just on Reddit a minute ago when I was searching for stuff saying that those two ladies were going to sign for WWE as well. And it wouldn't surprise me if they are looking for this female tournament. They'll do what they did with the Cruiserweight Classic. They'll go out and they'll try and get the best female competitors from around the world. And those two are regarded as two of the best female wrestlers around the world. Quite simply. I'd be interested to see whether they try and use any current roster members as well. Of course, I think Rich Swann was a current roster member, but I don't think anyone else was, were they? I know Gargano and Ciampa were on the roster, but they weren't signed up until the Cruiserweight Classic tournament. And I think that was about it, wasn't it? Off the top of my head. Yeah. So if they were to do the female tournament, which could mean that they'll end up doing their own female show on the network as well. It's very possible. Because that seems to be what they're looking at doing with the UK tournament now. They're looking to potentially continue that on by doing a weekly UK show to put up on the network. Which I think at the moment they're going to lock in by having ICW on the network. And there we go. Asuka had locked in the Asuka lock, but Ember Moon forcing Asuka to break that. Well, Asuka manages to jump over the top of Ember Moon. She can run into the corner towards her. And now Ember Moon is in a very bad situation as Asuka climbs the top rope. Superplex. And Asuka's hurt herself there as well. And that's allowed Lita almost to steal the victory there on Trish. See Ember Moon sliding to the outside, trying to take a little bit of a breather, just trying to recuperate and allowing the other three ladies to work each other down. It looks like both Asuka and Trish working together here against Lita. And you see that as soon as Lita got any sort of aggression there, Asuka came in and took her out again. Ember Moon back in the ring now, and Trish sending Ember Moon into the corner. It seems very much like Trish and Asuka are almost working together. Until Asuka just catches Trish in the back of the head with that spinning back fist. And now Asuka's in the ring on her own, and Ember Moon playing a little bit of cat and mouse. Catching Asuka with a couple of big right hands. Now into a tornado head scissors. Wow. Real athletic tornado head scissors. There's the pin, but Lita slides back into the ring. Is she going to get there in time? It doesn't need to as Asuka kicks out at a 1. Drop kick to the back there by Ember Moon, and a big kick to the back of Asuka as well. Lita looking to go for a head scissors, but Ember Moon drops her face first on the top rope as well. A very hotly fought match, this one. All four of these ladies desperate to pick up the victory. They know how important getting some early momentum in this universe mode is. Momentum is the currency on this universe mode. And if you're rich with momentum, you're guaranteeing yourself championships. Simple as. That's how it works on this game. You can have, if Eve Marie, at 67 rated, wherever she is in this game, if she can pick up enough momentum, she'd be beating the West women on the game easily. That's just how it works. Which is why these early victories are so important. Especially the Fatal 4-Way as well. You can really get some momentum over your opponents. Because you're not only building your own momentum, you're affecting your opponents as well. Trish getting now on the top rope, looking potentially super. Backdrop by Trish Stratus on Lita. Lita does the clever thing of rolling out the ring and Ember Moon replaces her. Jawbreaker now by Ember Moon. Both Asuka and Lita is down. If Ember Moon can get a chance here to pin Trish. She's going to go for... I thought she was going to go for a Boston Crab there. But no, she's going to go for a swing. The big swing in the middle of the ring. Bit of a crazy idea, isn't it, really? Asuka went for the boot in the gut and does catch Ember Moon with the Inseguri. As now all four ladies back in the ring for the first time in quite some time. Lita's going up to the top rope. What is Lita looking for here? I thought she might be looking for the moonsault, but Trish does very, very well to roll out of the way. As Asuka now locking in the Asuka lock once again on Ember Moon. But it was broken, I think, just by Lita before Trish took out Lita. Lita now with a one-legged Boston Crab. But this time Asuka breaks at the submission. Trish slides the back out to the outside, trying to avoid getting caught once again. Because you know you can't get pinned on the outside. That's why many of these women do try and crawl to the outside as soon as they get a chance. Because it just stops them getting pinned. Because as much as you don't want to lose momentum by losing the match, if you're pinned, it's just going to make it even worse. Asuka with a neck breaker now, pulling Ember Moon into the middle of the ring. She's going to go for the pin. Both Trish and Lita are down the outside. 1, 2. Trish gets back in the ring. I think she might have just got there in time. Oh my god, Trish. Trish just booted the referee in the gut. What a violent cow. That was really violent. Asuka tried to roll to the outside. She does finally. Trish now sending Ember Moon into the corner. And that's the corner that Asuka took the turnbuckle pad off right at the beginning of the match. Trish trying to bring Ember Moon back up to her feet, but Lita taking control of Trish with that Hurricanrana. And now Lita... Oh, I thought she was going to go for the Twist of Fate, but she instead goes for that big spiked DDT. Now Lita's in the ring on her own with Ember Moon. 1, 2... Oh, and Ember Moon kicked out. That was Lita's chance there. It was only herself and Ember Moon in the ring, and Ember Moon was down after that DDT. Needs to face there by Asuka on Lita. Lita with a knee to the gut of Asuka. These two ladies really striking each other now. And again, Lita, another big spiked DDT on Asuka this time. Rolling Asuka over for the pin. Again, nobody's in the ring apart from these two. And 3, and Lita does pick up the victory, pinning Asuka. Trish Stratus and Ember Moon not happy with the result. But Lita does pick up a massive, massive win for her. And that's definitely going to boost up the rankings on Mayhem. Definitely she wasn't involved in the crowning of the first women's champion over on Mayhem, which of course was Ivelisse. After she won that triple threat match against Sasha Banks and Asuka. I'm sure Lita will be watching Ivelisse with eager eyes, knowing that she must now be in the driving seat to get herself a championship match. And here we go. Here is our main event of the evening. The match to crown our very first women's junior heavyweight champion. A 6-woman over the top rope battle royal. We've got Alicia Fox, Marti Belle, Nikki Cross, Cherry Bomb, Alexa Bliss, and Cheerleader Melissa. And here we go. Our main event of the evening to crown our first ever women's junior heavyweight champion here on Shimmer. Shimmer? This is Showdown, not Shimmer. I'm ripping stuff off now, aren't I? We're going to start things off then with Nikki Cross. Of course, Nikki Storm, if you do remember her from the indie scene in the UK. And across Japos. That was supposed to be across Japan. They came out as Japos. Across Japan, she works quite extensively across Japan as well for companies like Stardom. which is where Kairi Hojo come from. Hojo? I'm never going to remember that for the next time she's on. So one woman in this match will become our first... like I said, we're sort of using the Junior Heavyweight Championship as sort of like an upper mid-card belt. It's something that they sort of do in... Well, I first noticed it in Combat Zone Wrestling, where it's not... It's tricky. It's not Junior Heavyweight as in like New Japan when they use it as a Cruiserweight belt. It's more for up-and-coming talent, basically. That's sort of what it is. It's just sort of like a mid-card championship and a way for some of these women to get a bit more exposure. So let me try and figure out what's what. So Nikki Cross is representing Mayhem as she's part of the Scream Queens tag team along Paige. Cherry Bomb, again, representing Mayhem as part of the team with Kimberly, the Kimber Bombs. So far, both members in this match are representing Mayhem. I don't know if I've done this evenly or not. I may have done, you know. Not on purpose, but I may have done. I like Cherry Bomb. I think that's actually a really good core, Cherry Bomb. Next in is going to be Marti Belle, who was one of my picks as part of the tag team, the Dollhouse. Recently left TNA as well, so she's now back on the women's indie scene. But I'm still going to use her on this universe mode as the Dollhouse, as a female tag team. Alongside, of course, Jade. Or Mia Yim, if you will. I'm not sure who my money would be on this match, to tell the truth. It really could go any way, really. It's I say it's a 6-woman over-the-top rope battle royal, so again, it's a very tricky one. The numbers are really against you. This match is all about survival. It's not so much like the last match, the Fatal 4, where you've got to try and keep an eye on everyone else. It's just a case of surviving for as long as you possibly can, and hopefully you will then be the last one in. Right, Alexa Bliss is representing Throwdown. So at the moment, we've got 2 Mayhem and 2 Throwdown. I think I've done this right, you know. I didn't mean to, but I think I've done 3 from Mayhem, 3 from Throwdown. So Alexa Bliss, somebody who, like I said when I picked her, is one of my favourite wrestlers around. Such a good heel. Really done some fantastic work on SmackDown. You could see how good of a heel she was becoming on NXT. And then as time's gone on, she's just really translated that fantastically well onto SmackDown as well. And this whole feud with Becky Lynch, like I said earlier on, has been fantastic. It wasn't... everyone's gone on about the feud of the year being Charlotte versus Sasha Banks, but no. In my opinion, the quality of the feud and the quality of the matches between Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch has just been better. And can Alexa Bliss become our first women's junior heavyweight champion? And again, like I said earlier on, everyone's trying to impress me because they know that I've got a big decision to make on Throwdown in a couple of days' time. Who is going to be challenging for the women's championship over on Throwdown? Of course, Alicia Fox also representing Throwdown. A woman who I'm actually surprised with. I don't think she's the best in the world, don't get me wrong, but when I saw her at WrestleMania, it might have been this year, it might have been last year, when they had the Total Divas versus the other women. Alicia Fox is very good in the ring. She's very, very athletic, and I was quite impressed with her. And watching just how she is outside the ring and on camera, she's a very, very good actress and really can put together a really good backstage segment. And obviously this whole thing at the moment with Cedric Alexander and Noam Dar, it's working really well for her. And again, it's getting her a lot of exposure on TV that she normally wouldn't have got. And here comes, ripping off Alicia Fox, Cheerleader Melissa. I suppose it looks a bit like a pom-pom, I suppose. So Cheerleader Melissa is representing Mayhem. Like I said, it's been very, very difficult to get female cores who look very good. There's not that many around, so I'm hoping this one is good. Let me know what you think in the comment section below about how good some of these cores are. If they are bad, I'll try and find a better version, but I don't think there is a better version of any of these, to tell the truth. Or I can try and replace them at some point as well. So let me know in the comment section below if you're liking the core of Cheerleader Melissa. I think that's the only one I'm a little bit shaky about. I think the rest in this match are pretty good. I like Marti Belle. I like Nikki Cross as well. Not perfect, but I do like it. And here we go. The bell has gone. 6th lady over the top rope battle royal. Winner becomes our first junior heavyweight women's champion. Alicia Fox crucifix bomb there on Cherry Bomb. Because Marti Belle, I thought she was going to go and try and throw Alexa Bliss straight over the top rope, but Alexa breaking free, and Alexa now just slamming Marti Belle down to the mat neck first. Very aggressive move. Good sit out scoop slam there by Nikki Cross as well, and Cherry Bomb just taunting away. Probably not the best idea for Cherry Bomb to be taunted away at this point in time. As Marti Belle goes over the top rope, holds on, but Alexa Bliss looking to try and eliminate her early on. And there goes Cheerleader Melissa, but Nikki Cross not paying attention. Cheerleader Melissa skins the cat and gets back in, and Marti Belle also getting back in after catching Alexa Bliss with the shoulder block in the gut. It's a clever move there by Marti Belle. She just threw Alexa Bliss straight into one of her opponents. It's just doing damage to people at once, really. Now, Alexa Bliss on the apron. Marti Belle went for the elimination there, trying to just forearm her. As Alicia Fox is in danger here. She's up on that top rope. Cheerleader Melissa trying to eliminate her. And Cheerleader Melissa's doing really well here. Can she eliminate her? She does. She does. Alicia Fox is gone. So Cheerleader Melissa from Mayhem eliminating Alicia Fox from Throwdown from this match. We're down to our final 5. One of these 5 women is going to be our brand new women's junior heavyweight champion. And so far, Cheerleader Melissa with the only elimination. So I'm assuming after that performance, you can guess that Alicia Fox is not going to be in my mind for potential competitors for the women's champion over on Throwdown. I've got up some really, really strong people on there, though, haven't I? We haven't seen Bayley yet either. I've seen quite a lot on my roster, actually. Yeah, we haven't seen Bayley yet, and we haven't seen... we haven't seen Carmella. I don't know, I'm pretty impressed with Taya, but the problem is that I'm just not a fan of having champions with different belts. I don't really want to see... I could do it. I could have... as Nikki Cross is in danger here, as is Alexa Bliss. And this... Well, there goes Nikki Cross, eliminated by Cherry Bomb. Who comes across and takes out Marti Belle straight away. Alexa Bliss does manage to hold on. So at the moment we have got Cheerleader Melissa and Cherry Bomb in the ring from Mayhem. And we have got Alexa Bliss and Marti Belle in the ring from Throwdown. Alexa sending Cheerleader Melissa over the top row once again, and she skins the cat again. Alexa just staring at Melissa, almost like can't believe that she had the audacity to do something like that. Especially twice in this match now. I'm a big fan of Cherry Bomb. I'd like to see Cherry Bomb win this, actually. I've been following Cherry Bomb's career for quite some time. Not, well, more Pepper Parks, really, in Combat Zone Wrestling. But, of course, Pepper Parks married to Cherry Bomb. Or Brandon Sutter married to Ali, if you will. If you're in the TNA vibe. I don't think I'm going to watch any more TNA now. I'm not going to pay, was it $6.99 a month to have the app? I'm not going to pay that. It's not worth it for me. I don't think TNA is worth $6.99 a month to watch. In my opinion, anyway. Cheerleader Melissa now trying to eliminate Alexa Bliss. Alexa could be gone, and she has gone. There goes another one of my wrestlers from Throwdown. Bit of a shame. We're down to a final 3 then. We have Cherry Bomb and Marti Belle. And Cheerleader... No, Cherry Bomb's gone. We're down to Marti Belle and Cheerleader Melissa. Of course, Marti Belle representing my own brand, Throwdown. Cheerleader Melissa representing, of course, PJ Toby's brand, Mayhem. Which one of these 2 ladies is going to come out of this with the championship? I think Cheerleader Melissa is a very accomplished wrestler. Currently working Lucha Underground, I believe. Under a mask as Marty the Moth Martinez's sister. La Mariposa? La Mariposa, that could be right. I don't know. I'm lost. You've seen how bad I am when it comes to pronouncing foreign names to me. I'm trying to do my research. I might have on my research just a few phonetic pronunciations for some people as well. As Marti Belle now looking to eliminate Cheerleader Melissa. Is the belt coming to Throwdown? Is it going to Throwdown? No, Cheerleader Melissa again. How has she got so much resilience? She's skinned the cat twice now and then holding on again to stay in this match, but she might have just tried her luck one too many times as again, Marti Belle looking to eliminate Cheerleader Melissa. Of course, Throwdown already have the Women's Tag Team Championships, but no. Melissa again staying in the match, now sending Marti Belle over the top rope. Cheerleader Melissa really shown fantastic resilience in this match. Is she going to be able to walk away with the Women's Junior Heavyweight Championship? Marti Belle is holding on for dear life, and it's not enough. And Cheerleader Melissa wins. Cheerleader Melissa is our first ever Women's Junior Heavyweight Champion here on Showdown. Representing, of course, Mayhem Cheerleader Melissa. So that shows that we're going to have one belt in the Junior Heavyweight Championship going to Mayhem. And that belt will be, obviously, defended on Mayhem as well, should PJ Toby want to. And, of course, the Women's Tag Team Championships are coming to Throwdown. And, again, it's going to be very intermingled, the whole women's division. You'll see the Throwdown Women's Championship and the Mayhem Women's Championship defended sometimes on Showdown.